What the heck am I still doing laying in bed at 10:38 on a Sunday morning? Dogs are barking, birds are chirping, singing. It's a beautiful sunny Sunday. Gonna be about 65 all day today. Don't know what I'm going to be doing. Have absolutely no idea. Gorgeous day out there today. Sun's out, fast moving clouds. It's almost like the day I prayed for, really. Besides all that, today's game 5 of the World Series. Check it out, check it out. Something had me waking up out of my sleep last night. Thinking about something. Out of all the things that we recovered out there yesterday, something pretty dang deep, really. Had me thinking about it for quite a while. They know I'm a fan of art. More than just a fan. It's almost as if art is me. But we're all art. Let me go ahead and turn on this lamp right here. If that's going to help, I don't know. But I was thinking about this last night. It just caught me off guard about 3 a.m. Just about. Thinking about this stuff right here. The colors and the treasure. Yeah, you're going to crap your drawers on this one. Seems like no matter what I do, no matter where I go, they're going to give us exactly what we're looking for. And it's truth. All these Italian coins. Yeah. All these different coins. One from Ethiopia. And I slipped up when I talked about something last night. It's a shilling. I said scalene. I don't know why I said scalene. Like a scalene triangle. Why would I even say such a thing? But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something else, and it has to do with this stuff right here. Something very eerie. Really, really frightening to me. I already see the art piece. I already do. And I know exactly what I have to do with this. This stuff is definitely going to go to the treasure chest. It is. Speaks a lot of truth. Even though some are fake and some are real. A fake treasure and a real treasure. Boy, does life get scary every single day. No matter what I do, where we go, they're always going to lead us to the truth. Even if I have to go to 15 different places, imagine what we could collect today. If I did that thing. But it's time for us to go out and talk a little bit more. But you don't understand what I'm talking about when it comes to this art piece right here. It's already completed. It's just all separated. The puzzle needs to be put back together again. I know you're saying, shut the F up, Da Vinci. You know they're talking right now. Because they want you to do good. Like you always try to do. But this art piece right here, that's not even made yet. But it's already made. It's already designed. What is it supposed to be? In all these little cubes right here. Different scales. Real treasure, fake treasure. There is a real treasure. I think that's part of the two maps. One on that side and one on the other one. But you want to know what I'm talking about, don't you? The main treasure. is that? You're looking at it. You're looking at a landscape with water, with trees of life, grass. At sunset. I know exactly what I gotta do with this. I don't know if I can pull it off. A different kind of mosaic. Got it by the cube, of course. You don't see it, do you? Sunset colors. Water. Transitioning of the color of the water. Reflection. Grass. Vegetation. Wood. Tree trunks. Whatever it is. Part of the sunset. More green. More colors for flowers. Water. More vegetation. It's almost like we're going to have to create heaven within an image. A lot of reflection. Representative of the waves that are going to have to go in the water. More vegetation. And then, of course, the star of life. A reflection off the water. Got some browns for the tree of life. I know your heart's pumping right now. I never even noticed this until last night. Until the idea just hit me in the mind, the soul. Because all I had to do was just step back and see the bigger picture of things. Let's go ahead and go. It's going to be a long day. We only have about 6 hours before sunset. We'll worry about this later. It's going to be quite the item. Thanks for the signs. You know we're always looking out. And you know I'm going to notice them. See you out there today. Dang, these things look like the real deal right here. Talk about homegrown, but look at this. Sale by July 10, 2021. Dang. Really wanted these things right here. Let me check the rest of them. You don't see potato chips like this often. I think I found one. Day before Christmas Eve. Go ahead and grab it. Definitely be spending $3.99 on that. Don't ask me how I saw it. I have no idea how I could see such a thing. Let me go ahead and grab that thing real quick. Actually, you know what? The tire was sitting on this one. Dang. Might as well pick up the garbage while I'm here. Great fall day today. Just like the Astros are going to fall to the Braves. Heck yeah. Kind of. Let me go ahead and grab as many as possible. Got some donations to make at the mountain. Say some prayers too. Dang, get a load of this. Can't get any more yellow than that. Really though. Masterpiece. Optical illusion. It's almost like the sun rays are hitting the leaves and illuminating them. You don't really see it now. If you were far away, you would probably see it. And probably notice and say to yourself, looks like the sun is out. They got that curly Q just right on that one. Wish the sun was out right now. That's why I came out. Don't exactly know what happened to the sun. All I saw was blue skies with some fast moving clouds, which drew me to come out on this perfect fall day. I wanted to try to get some nice, perfect little heavenly fall images in. It's definitely that time of year with the maples, the tulip trees, all the other ones that show their true colors this time of year. There's a lot left. Keep it going. But I told you this before, I was planning on trying to make a little small investment by buying a new camera, spending about $300. That was my big idea right there. But I'm not going to do that thing. All I had to do was just do a little bit of research. Turns out I can buff out the scratch out of that little camera that I have, that little Perfection painting camera. All I have to do is just get some rubbing compound and rub it out with the Dremel that I purchased with the buffing wheel. So I'll do that later. Put it to good use again. Always got some perfect pictures with that thing. Somebody's coming. Or they're going. How come they don't stay here that long? They just came up here. I saw them like 17 minutes ago. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
That's not Da Vinci style, what they just did. It's not. I mean, look at what they're missing. They were only out here for like 9 minutes. Never even noticed. Imagine what it'd be like if the sun was out, but it's almost like the sun is out with the color of the yellow leaves, the orange and yellow ones. Wonderful. Imagine what it'd be like if the sun was out for real though. But it doesn't matter, really, in a different way. Because the Braves will be bringing sunshine to you when they win the 2021 World Series. But I know the Astros have the true fall colors, they do. It's almost like it's meant for them to be in the postseason because of their colors. Imagine if they wore the retro uniforms. You know, the ones that look like a golden sunset? Because the sun's going to set on their season this year. Really soon. And the Warriors, also known as the Braves, are going to come out on top. But there's a reason why I'm here today besides dropping off a few prayers and some perfect triangles to the angel tree out here, waiting for you to come by and say hi and talk. But looks like we've got some honeys coming this way. Let me go ahead and put the camera down. You know, I just had a thought. It drizzled all day yesterday, all day long. It was beautiful, quite nice. When it turned the fall leaves wet, you can see them easier, kind of. But if it did that all day yesterday, means the mountain's gonna be slippery. Got to be careful today. Don't want to end up going down like the Astros will be. Hope you enjoy my little rinky-dink Stone Mountain videos. I know they're not much. It's the first time back since my time-lapse adventure. And that was the first time after the 13 trip adventure up and down the mountain. It's almost like they took a part of my soul in a good way. When I came back for the time lapse, it's almost like I had no energy, no power in the legs, in the back to climb the mountain just one time. And I didn't even climb the mountain. I climbed up on the side. But it's almost as if I didn't have the power to do it. Let's see what happens today with it. Might try to do an EVP session out here too. Somewhere else, I don't know. But I guess when I'm overlooking the landscape on the top or close to the side, wherever I might be, I might get some much needed answers for some things I gotta ask about. And the list is longer than you could ever imagine. Might take 2 separate EVP sessions. I don't think I'll be able to get in all those questions in one single video. The battery and the memory might be zilch. Dang, look at that one. Boy. Always looking out. I feel like I have to do a duty today and do a time lapse of the clouds clearing out. As the sun comes out, but temperatures might drop considerably when it does that. I don't know. It kind of works backwards in the fall, in the winter time when that happens, because the warmer air that's trapped under all the clouds escapes. First time being cloudy out here in a while. But it's still nice. What happened to the sun? It was out earlier. Nothing but cloud cover. Look at those leaves. We just went back in time. We just went forwards in time. Look at the colors. You don't see it, do you? What does that look like to you? You don't see it. You don't really see the orange and yellows at the moment. Reference picture for real. If the sun was out, it'd be a different story. Cool temperatures. Fast winds. Cloud cover. Bright green leaves. Pretty thin, like my balding head. Welcome to early April. I know what you want to do today. I know exactly what you want to do. You want to go back to this handrails to try to follow where that pointing figure was pointing to. That was probably carved 112 years ago. Whatever they're trying to point to might not be there anymore. The treasure, it could have been just a secret, a hidden signature somewhere else in the direction where it was pointing to. Could be a surprise of a lifetime. Could be nothing at all. I don't know if I'll be able to do that thing today. Piece of styrofoam probably. Go ahead and add it to the pocket. It's like we have a sunspot right there, showing you the truth. Three different transitions right here. Even evident in the pine needles. Brown, yellow, green. You already know what we're about to do now. I'm not really going to call it getting it out of the way. I'm overdue with what needs to be done. Got to drop off some things, some sayings to the angel tree. Early April. I love time travel. I do. Perfect day to do this. Early April. Going backwards and forwards at the same time. Endless time. Infinity. Beautiful. What happened in early April? Why is it so significant for today? Before the leaves really start falling. Before the colors really start changing. Why is today so significant? But still, why is that significant? That we're transplanted back in April. The start of the baseball season. How's it going, Angel Tree? Long time no see. Seems like every time I come out, it's spur of the moment. Last minute. Today's a different story. I'm out here to stay. Hanging on for dear life. Don't know how much I'm gonna get on video today and audio with the high winds. Got to do a time lapse as the clouds move along like an early spring day. It's gonna be nice. Could be an hour long. Don't know how long it's going to take to clear out. I'm confident that it will. Thank you for the rain, Almighty. My non-religious butt. That looks like a construction crane right there. That tree bent over. Yeah. Gonna look at some cool leaves today. Try to get some cool pictures with the iPhone, but I got some things to drop off. Angel Tree, not just for you, but for the Almighty. Some gifts for growth. Maybe I'll drop some off to this one too. I feel like I've been neglecting them. They're the ones who are holding you up. It's almost like you need to be equal, because you're combined, holding on to one another, hugging each other. I think I need to do that. Never thought about that before. Gotta donate some to this one. How stupid can I be to not do that before? Looks like I need a whooping, for real. Whooping for the ages. But there's another reason why I'm here today. Almighty Angel Tree. Hoping to be seen. Just like God. Hoping to be seen. Hoping to be loved. Cherished. For the ages. Yeah, but there's definitely another reason why I'm here today. To say a few prayers for the Atlanta Braves who are going to take the World Series. But there's a reason why. I know they're going to take it. Why are the Braves going to win the World Series 2021? The truth is already written within the code. If you understood how to play the game. But it's every game. It's designed in a different way. But the pieces of the puzzle had to fall right in their perfect spot. Their rightful spot is where they have to fall to make it happen. What am I talking about? Something already new. They didn't call me Nostradamus for nothing. But dang, Angel Tree, I know you know the truth too. You do. Evolution. Everything just continues, keeps going. And what happens, happens. And if it doesn't happen, something else doesn't happen. Things have got to be perfect. But why are the Braves going to win the World Series 2021? How is it so easy to predict? How? I talked about it last time I was here, a few months. Back in July, I think it was. On Father's Day. Father's Day. I know you're talking, Angel Tree. I know you are. And so are they. They're always talking. And they want it to come out of me. They do. They want me to bring it out. Haven't seen one single World Series game, not one single playoff game, and I'm the biggest Braves fan, the biggest baseball fan. The Warriors. Fan of the Warriors. But good old Brian Snitker deserves it more than anybody else right now. His tenure with the Braves is unforgettable. Almost like a father. You heard me right? Almost like a father. To everybody. But a very specific father, that is. The father's going to win. It's for the father. What do I mean by the father? Because Brian Snitker's son is the co-hitting coach for the Houston Astros. If you didn't know that, you guys are crazy. But there's a trick in the game. There is. There's a trick within the game itself. Was it written in the stars for the Houston Astros to make it to the World Series in order for the Braves to win? Was it written in the stars for them to make it to the World Series just so they could lose it and the father could win it? For the father. Yeah. If only the human race will sit down ahead of time and analyze the numbers for real. The players. The game itself. They might be able to predict the future. But ask yourself this. You already know the answer. If the Astros didn't make it to the World Series 2021, would the Braves win the World Series? Lowest winning percentage out of any playoff team. So many injuries, almost like they were in a hospital. Even without Acuna, best player in baseball, would have hit 53 home runs this year. 33 doubles, 7 triples, and 144 RBIs. But the laws of his own nature shut him down for the season. And they still made it all the way. Yeah. There's nothing like combining those stats. Nothing like the combination of all the stats to create one single player. Yeah. Thanks, Peterson, Soler, all the other ones. Yeah. Bunch of league leaders on that team. Separated but combined as one. To create a super team, of course. Let me go ahead and drop off the rest of the triangles. Yeah, got some over here too. The one that's hanging on. Heck yeah. Imagine if somebody was standing around. They'll think I'm crazy. More to go around. Let me keep on going with this perfect day. What do you think I'm doing? I'm coming over here to the sunset. The pretty orange leaves over here on these things. Actually, they've turned scarlet. Orange and scarlet. With everything else in between. I still want to know who said this one thing many years ago in one of my videos when I was out there looking for the good stuff. When I was talking about the blue color, someone said theirs was burgundy. Mine's burgundy. Still don't know who that is or who it was. Maybe it was one of the trees of life out there hanging out. Maybe I'll go back to that same spot and say, I know now what no one else knows. And that is your perfect color. Your favorite color. Burgundy. If only the sun was out. Might be a perfect picture. Even those white dots on that leaf right there. Let's go ahead and bring the sun out. Love you, angel tree. You know I'm always coming back. See you later on. I just want to come clean about something really quickly though. I do. A lot of my friends and coworkers want to know why I haven't watched any of the games for the World Series or even the playoffs. Well, it wasn't like I was feeling that I was going to jinx them. Really though. It was something else deep down inside. Because once you pray so hard for something major to happen, and you can kind of see things already progressing the way it was supposed to. Not by chance. It's almost like deep down inside, I already knew it was going to happen. But also, I didn't want to jinx it. Where to? Got to find the perfect spot for the time lapse. Dang. My bad. I got to be more careful. Are you the one that said, don't step on me? A couple of years ago. Don't step on the life if you can help it. If you do, you have to say you're sorry. They will accept your apologies. They will. They always do. Saying you're sorry is a form of love. Because you know that they exist. They are who they are. Life itself. If you don't apologize and you ignore it, who knows what might happen. I just made a big mistake. Dang. I'm not going to do a time lapse without the tripod. Looks like I'm going to have to find a tree of life or some rocks to set the phone up on. But what angle do I want to get? Wherever the sun's going to be, I guess. Tell you what. That's good enough for me. Hope it's good enough for you. It's almost like sitting through a baseball game. It's the truest thing I've said all day. Yeah, truest. Party's gonna be at Truist for real. Let me keep on going. Hey, check it out. There's someone on the mountain right here. Sun's right where it needs to be. Exactly where the sun rays are hitting. Perfect. Happy fall. Where am I going back to? It's almost like this is becoming more of a personal video than a YouTube video or something. Still lots of green left. Probably have until the second week of November. Heck of a lot different than it was earlier. Quite the difference. Beautiful. You're probably asking yourself, but Da Vinci, why are you sticking to the trail this time? Well, I'm trying to make it back to that face profile, looking to the southwest. Cloud moving in front of the sun kind of blocked the light from the image. All I gotta do is look for the orange. That's it. What do I mean, look for the orange? The leaves? Yeah, that too. I'm talking about different kind of orange. I walk right past it every single time I come here. Just trying to accentuate the white line right here. Trails of Georgia within the image. That's where I make a right-hand turn. Climb up there like I had to climb down. Find the orange. Heck yeah. It's almost like you can't recognize it or see it unless you're at the perfect perspective. The east side of things. Sold. Perfect time of year right here. Sun's getting down to the right angle. But there's definitely a secret about the mountain. One thing that's very special about good old Stone Mountain in Georgia. One of a kind out here in heaven. It is. But there's many great things, many great truths within the mountain. You can actually believe that there's going to be thousands of carbons out here. You know there is. You can't miss them. I had this idea before. This one Da Vinci style idea. About a different kind of recording. Imagine if you had security cameras out here or something like that, but not security cameras, a different kind of security. High-powered cameras, time-lapse, all day long on a sunny day, different seasons. You have no idea what might appear on screen at the right time. All you gotta do is be in the right perspective. And you'll see things develop. Things that you never knew existed. Just one of my ideas. That's it. Have a camera rolling non-stop during the daytime, especially this time of year where you don't get that direct light like you do in the summer. But you have to do 4 sessions. You do. And just look at the recordings. Look at what's on the screen. But what scale will they appear? I have an idea they'll be large scale. Could be lost language. Could be self-portraits. Could be side profiles. But I do guarantee you that they're out here. Why do you think I try to spend as much time as possible at the mountain? To see them. Merry Christmas. There's your stocking. Looks like a forest to me. Like it was a long time ago. Hopefully it'll continue on. See you in the next video. There's a Braves game to watch. Let's go do that thing.